Okay, so back to this homework. We've talked about an awful lot. Let's see if we can do something. So this is 3 to the x minus 4. This minus 4 is a transformation. That's going to be movement to the right horizontally by 4. It's not asking me what that is. It just wants me to identify the base function. The base function here is simply going to be y equals 3 to the x. Looking at this one, the base function here, let me come in and zoom in a little bit. And there we go. So the base function here, this looks like a vertical shift down 8 and a horizontal shift to the left 3. So the base function that all of that's being done to is 1 over x. So 1 over x is being moved to the right, being moved to the left 3 and down 8. This one here, this is our old friend from grade 10. This is a quadratic, so its base function is y equals x squared. This one, we have to do a little bit of work first. So it's going to be 2x squared minus 2x plus 4x minus 4, 2x squared plus 2x minus 4. That's a quadratic, so its base function is y equals x squared. Base function here, well, I've got a 5 on top, I've got a 3. I'm not really sure what they're doing at the moment, but what I do know is that's starting off with that base function. This base function is a line. Now, I didn't put it in our original, what we were working with, because I think that you should remember it. This is a line, so your base function is y equals x. I've got a vertical stretch. I've got a reflection in the x-axis. I've got movement. All of that is all happening to the base function of root x. Base function here, vertical stretch, horizontal shift down, vertical shift down, a horizontal shift to the left. Doesn't matter. My base function is 4 to the x. Now notice the base function's 4 here. It could have been 2, it could have been 3, but it's 4 because it was written with a 4. Base function here, again, this is linear. This could be written like. So there's your m, there's your y-intercept. Your base function is y equals x. Can't do this one. Too many x's. Over here, base function, x cubed. It's just a vertical shift down 2. Base function, that's going to be a horizontal stretch by a factor of 2. Base function, well, that's simply a reflection in the x-axis. So your base function is 1 over x. This is a goof up, so that's 5x minus 7. Your base function is y equals 1/2 x. A half-life. Base function here, quadratic, y equals x squared. And we can't do this one, too many x's. So, it asked you to sketch the graph of the base function. All I did was tell you what the base functions were. That one, 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 and that one. Okay, so now if I want to do a quick sketch of what they are, 3 to the x is going to be like that. And I know it goes through 0, 1, 1, 3. That's all I need to know exactly where that curve is. This function, I know it goes through 1, 1, and I know it goes through -1, -1, and it has a horizontal asymptote, and it has a vertical asymptote. That's all I need to know. X squared, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4. Those are probably good enough to know where that function is. Same with this one. I'm not going to draw it again. 1 over x. Again, 1, 1, -1, -1. Horizontal asymptote, vertical asymptote, vertical asymptote, horizontal asymptote. That's my base function. The rest is just moving it around. The line y equals x is that line right there. Notice it's y equals x. So no matter what x value I put in, I get the same y value. Root x. First time I'm graphing that one. 0, 0, 1, 1, 9, 3, or 4, 2, I don't care. That tells me the shape. Base function, 4 to the x. I know it looks like that. I know it goes through 0, 1, and I know it goes through 1, 4, because the base is 4. That's probably enough to get a good idea of where that curve is. If I want another point, I could do -1, 1/4. Y equals x, I've already graphed it. X cubed, so 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 8. -1, -1, -2, -8. That's probably good enough to know where it is. Root x again, I've already graphed it, but it's fun. 0, 0, 1, 1, 4, 2. 1 over x, I've done it before. 1/2 x. Hey, this one's new. That's a decreasing function. I still know it goes through 0, 1. The difference is at -1, it's 2. And at 1, it's 1/2. And all the rest you've seen before. So that's that page done. There you go.